Hello great people. In this video I want to share with you about the hierarchy of improving your financial management. But hey, if we are meeting for the first time, my name is Felix from mindyourfinance.com, and my passion is to share with my viewers practical and actionable content which can help them grow, build and accumulate their wealth over time. You're welcome. So today I want us to talk about this hierarchy of improving your financial management. And just like Maslow, who believed that every individual have an hierarchy of needs, I also believe that there's a hierarchy towards improving our financial management. And in this my hierarchy, at the base of this hierarchy, we have what I call responsibility. So responsibility is the key, is the first stage or in this hierarchy. And when I talk about responsibility, I mean financial responsibility. And financial responsibility purely is just, it means that you just process or ways of managing your money or other related assets in a way that satisfies all your needs in the best way possible. Or if you're trusted with the finances of a company, this is just a way of managing these resources to the best interest of the shareholders. If you are in charge of maybe a family business, it's just a way of managing the resources of this family business to the best interest of the family. So it is very important that if you want to improve your financial management skills, you must take full responsibility. You must take 100% responsibility. Be responsible about your financial status, your current financial condition or status. It's your responsibility. So I would encourage us to live. Let us get out of this cage of thinking that so and so is responsible for my current financial situation. Maybe the government is responsible, or maybe you have a brother who is a CEO and you don't have a good job according to you, or a well-paying job. Then you start blaming them for your current financial situation. So take full responsibility. Accept that it is your responsibility to build your resources. It is your responsibility to manage your wealth well. It is your responsibility to go to where you want to be. By admitting that, you'll now get out of that cage, and you'll be better placed to manage your resources. Now, after doing that and accepting that nobody owes you anything when it comes to resources, it is purely your responsibility, and whatever somebody or anybody gives you is out of goodwill. It's not because you deserve, they owe you anything. So after doing that, now we go to the second level, where after taking responsibility, then you go to what I call planning and budgeting. That is now the second level of this hierarchy. So planning and budgeting basically helps us to come up with best ways or best plans of how to spend our resources. And one magic with budgeting is that if you budget for every resources you do have, then you'll put the right mechanisms to ensure that you have the right resources, or whatever resources you have, you don't misuse them. And when you're budgeting, it is very key to take into consideration your current finances. Yeah, whatever your income is, you need to take that into consideration and plan well on how to use, plan and budget on how to use and manage the resources that you get today. And now, after budgeting well and planning for every resources you do get, and let us take note of this: whatever you plan for, you have to plan for any money in and budget for any money going out. So what you plan for is the money which is coming in, and any money going out, you must budget for it. Any money you've not budgeted for, don't let it go. So you must ensure that you plan and budget for any coin you get. So if you do that in this level, then you'll be better placed. You'll improve your financial management skills. Then after doing that, after planning well for your resources, now we go to the third level. And the third level is where I say, let's live within our means. And so many people struggle with this. When I say live within our means, this is what I mean. Living, the definition for living within your means would be that you don't spend more than what you earn per month or per year. But then if we relink this to the previous video we did on the best ways of managing our net income, we agreed that the 50% should go to our needs. It should not exceed that. Then we talked about the 30% which was taking care of our wants. So in that context, now we will define living within our means as you don't spend more than 80% of your income. You don't exceed the 80%. So if you're living, if you ensure that at least 20% goes to your savings, then any other both needs and wants takes 80%, then you'll be living within your means. And you must ensure that you avoid lifestyle inflations, because so many people struggle because of lifestyle inflation. And what does lifestyle inflation means? It means that your spending increases. Maybe you are earning, let's say, 10,000. Then if maybe you get an increment of maybe 2%, then you now think like, it's high time I go to a 3-bedroom house costing this amount of money. Then you want to go for, you get a car loan and all that. So in many cases you find that lifestyle inflation comes when we spend more because of maybe our status, or there's a lifestyle we want. We end up now living according to other people's expectations. So try as much as possible to avoid that. Try as much as possible to just live within whatever you can afford. Because the reality is, we have so many people world over. We have great sportsmen. We have even lottery winners. We have celebrities who because of lifestyle inflations are now today living very miserable life. Yet at some point they were in a position, they were better placed to enjoy life. But because of lifestyle inflation, because you want to live like so and so, because you want to maintain a certain status, you end up borrowing a lot, you end up buying things you can't afford, hence living a very miserable life, hence wasting your resources. So ensure that you live within your means. Then after that, now you'll come to now the fourth level. And in the fourth level is we will talk about now increased income. Yeah. So if you're somebody, maybe you're a career person, you really believe in your profession, you're employed somewhere, maybe you're a finance person or you're an accountant, or irrespective of your profession, if you're a career person and you want to, the first step of increasing now your income is you can upgrade your skills. You can do that through education. You can get some more trainings, because that would lead to maybe an increment at your workplace. Or you can have now a side hustle. You can have a business, the side. For example, if you are you're employed and what you do at your work, maybe you're an accountant. So you work from, let's say, 8 to 5. So if you want to have a side hustle, or if you want to have an extra income, or you want to increase your income, you can now look for guys you can help, for example, to file their returns. You can look for some companies you can help to file their returns, and this one you can do past working hours. For example, if you work from 8 to 5, then now from 6 to even 10, you can now work on your side hustle, or another way of, you can work at your side hustle. So that is one way. Then you can as well, if you're not a career person, you can as well have a business, just be an entrepreneur. Maybe you're employed somewhere, then you just open a restaurant somewhere, then somebody else is managing it for you. That one, you'll have an extra income. You will increase your income. And when it comes to entrepreneurship, or just having a business on the sides, the most important thing to do is ensure that whoever is in charge of that business is responsible. Or if you're employed and you're still working at whatever you're working, we have technology has really grown, and you can have CCTVs around your businesses, and you can be able to monitor every step, every action, even when you are at your workplace. You just have an application in your phone, and you'll be in a position to monitor every movement at your workplace. So basically, this is what I wanted to share today. And if in summary, what I've talked about today is, if you want to improve your finances, then in this hierarchy I talked of the basic. At the lowest level, we have responsibility, and I said you must take full responsibility of your financial status. Don't blame anybody for your current financial status. It is more of acceptance. So accept the current status. Then after accepting, now go to the next level, which I said, now plan, which is planning and budgeting. Plan and budget for every single coin you touch. Any money in, any money out, any money coming in, budget, plan for it. Any money going out, budget for it. Then after doing that, then now work on ways of living within your limit, because by that time you shall have known that if you don't have any surplus, then you have to trim in your spendings, so that you can have something to save, so that you can have something, you can have some surplus, and if you're in debt, you can use now the surplus to clear the debt. Or if you're not in debt, another advantage of planning is it will help you to now stay out of debt. So after planning well, now you go to now living within your means. Avoidance of lifestyle inflation. Then now at the fourth, after avoiding lifestyle inflation, now you'll be now the top. You'll be in a position now to increase your income. And by that I said you can improve in your skills, you can register for more courses, you can do through education, through trainings, and you can open a business. So that is all I have for today, and that is what I call the hierarchy of improving our financial management. Thank you for watching, and please comment down and subscribe to this channel. Thank you. See you next time.